All right, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. We thought we'd jump on and do another bit of a what we've been doing, where we're going sort of video. We've had a lot of stuff going on, but also nothing.
Yeah,
as well. Like a lot of people have sort of tuned out and I don't blame them because we've sort of been stationary. We've been stagnant. So it's all good. We're back. Yeah, it's it's our usual rough sort of stumbling start.
Yep.
Definitely. So we left the property, 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
And it's just been 2 weeks of fixing stuff, and not on the van so much, but chasing our tails with sorting out the canopy on the truck and a few little things. Oh, actually, a water tank. We lost a water tank.
Yep, we lost a water tank.
Yeah, the T-piece, it just drained. We lost the water in the tank, not the tank itself.
Yep. So we are parked up currently without any water in the caravan, and we don't have the truck. So anyway. Yeah.
I mean, it's our routine, isn't it? Whenever we sort of head off again after being stationary for a little while, it's always a running stumble of a start, isn't it? It's always problems.
Every time.
Every single time.
Without fail. I mean, that's the one thing we can count on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's, we will still be fixing stuff once we start to head off.
I reckon we've spent probably, in the past 2 years, we've probably spent 6 months in Brisbane fixing stuff. Close to it.
Like in the last 2 years.
In the last 2 years, it's about 6 months worth of just time spent in Brisbane alone fixing things. So anyway, that's part of, that's our start anyway, isn't it? But what have we been up to?
Yeah. And this is just a little sit-down chat kind of video as well.
Yeah.
For context.
We tend to do one of these videos every so often.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
But I guess, so what we've been up to, if you have been following along, we have been doing some alterations and like little touch-ups and fixes to the caravan, to the Bushtracker, to make it a little bit more livable and sustainable for us. And for me now, I'm actually working remotely 4 days a week from the caravan, so that we can support that. And also avoid caravan parks where we can, because we don't love having to be parked up right next to someone. The dogs don't love it either, so it's better for us if we a little bit more free range, and that hopefully will give us the ability to do that. We, as Grant briefly touched on, we're doing some touch-ups to the canopy, just freshen that up and adding some new batteries to that, so that's getting some work done. We've also noticed a couple of things that we need to just tweak on the truck, so we're going to organise that this week. And so we've got 1 more week here in Brisbane while we organise that. And then, what are our plans?
Our plans so far is we're heading south. That's pretty much it. We've got to be back up in Queensland in May for the Camp for a Cure, right? So everything for us is sort of being planned around that, because it was such a phenomenal event last year. Alex and Aaron from Now or Never, they did an incredible job for their first time running, like for their first attempt at anything like that. Was bonkers. They tip of the cap to them and everyone that went last year, well this year. I keep saying that, he keeps saying that. Last year. This year, the last one, will all back me up on that. We all think that they did an incredible job, so kudos to them for that. Next year is going to be much bigger, and it's going to be very, very exciting. Sam Johnson is going to be there. He started, of course, the Love Your Sister Foundation, and just does some incredible work and just raises some serious money, and all the money he raises goes to the fight against cancer. Our movements are based around that, so we would just love to be there again this year. Bianca's going to lose her locks. She's going to shave her head, eh?
I'm going to shave my head, and raise money. So there will be a link for that as well, to raise money.
Yeah.
So I can shave my hair, and I will go to like a 0 or a 1.
Yeah, she's going to rock her Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, so it will
From Aliens.
be a full shave. It's not just like a short haircut. It will be a full, get everything off. So yeah, so that's the 3rd and the 4th of May next year.
Get your tickets now. They'll be on sale very, very shortly. This week, in fact.
So they should be on sale when this video goes up. So again, there'll be a link in the description. And possibly a QR code right here if you want to scan with your phone. We're planning all our travels around that. So we're in Brisbane right now, and we're going to come back because Camp for a Cure is going to be at Gucci Creek again, which is up just past Gympie, so in Queensland. So we have around 6 months of travel before we have to be back in Queensland. Now, it is getting warm. And Baxter and his little polar bear coat doesn't really cope.
Yeah, it doesn't. He's not coping now.
With the heat, and it's only like 28 today, and you can probably hear him panting in the background.
There's no steam train.
So we're heading south. Our plans are to get to South Australia because we want to put the boat in and see if we can go like squidding and get whiting and all those type of things. Yep. I don't know when we're going to make it to South Australia, but hopefully maybe like January, February.
I'm thinking probably, realistically, probably February.
Yeah, probably. So we're going to mosey along New South Wales coast into Victoria and then make our way over to South Australia. We'll probably spend a couple of months in South Australia, and then we are going to probably hot tail it back up to Brisbane.
Yep.
For Gucci Creek. Yeah, that's the plans. Christmas, we don't know where we're going to be for Christmas.
I have no idea. Probably Victoria, I'd say, somewhere. But we'll work that one out on the fly. So basically, from here to Christmas, we're just going to wing it. But we just want to get on the other side, the south side of Sydney, pretty quickly. But from Brisbane, we're going to go meet up with my sister and my mum.
Yep.
Spend some time with the nephews and
do a bit of fishing there.
Do a bit of fishing, hopefully. And my brother-in-law just got a boat, so he's still very, very excited, and so am I for him.
Yeah, his boat's bigger than ours, so.
It's a tad bit bigger. So we might go outside and see if we can get some kingfish or something like that. Anyway, so then that's pretty much our plans in a nutshell, right?
Yeah. And travel will look a little bit different for us. We won't be traveling as fast.
Yep.
Because as I said, I'm working as well. So on my day off, we'll probably move locations. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit slower for us going, and hopefully we can still enjoy all the places with my 3 days off a week.
Yeah. And
still be able to film really good content for you.
But you'll have a new location every weekend.
Yeah, which will be good.
So we'll move on, midweek when a day off is, and then we'll just go, set up. I'll do what I need to do and film and do all that sort of stuff, edit.
Yep, and you'll need to plan our activities.
And I'm doing all the planning, so brace yourself.
I know.
Right, because she's control freak.
A little.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting as well. And then content-wise, so we'll be doing travel videos again.
Yes.
Good. Exciting, because they're the videos we enjoy editing and filming the most.
We are wanting to do a midweek video. Now, we've had requests to do a few more cooking videos. So, okay. Yeah. We'll do that. Well, I want to try and get a midweek video, cooking videos, but I also want to sort of put the feelers out there to see what you want to see. What do you want to see?
What else? Yeah. What
else do you want to see? Because I can show you what we just do throughout the week, and I was planning on doing a shop video. So I'll go to the supermarket, I'll buy stuff for the week. That's our weekly shop, and I'll have a bit of an idea of what we're going to eat that week, and I'll sort of show you through how I go about it in a caravan. Maybe that's useful to you, maybe it's not. Let me know if it is or if it isn't.
And we still do have a list of some other like challenges
Yes.
when we asked about this time last year as well. We've done some of them and we'll do some more. So some of them were like budget meal ideas. There's some actual like hard challenges, and I can't remember who it was, sorry, but you reminded me in the kitchen cleanup video that I need to reattempt my failed pavlova
Yes.
in the camp oven.
Yes.
So that was a
Thanks
huge
for bringing
fail.
up that painful memory.
But yeah, we can reattempt that as well. But just like these are just additional things, and I know they're not for everybody. So if it's not your thing, don't worry about watching it.
And then we've had a few things being brought up. So from the last video like this that we did, the questionnaire sort of where we're up to update thing that we did was, are you doing a cookbook? The answer is, if we haven't already answered it, not yet.
If you want us to.
If there's demand, then I'll give it a whirl. It's odd because I was once a chef. I was a chef for about 16 years or something like that, and I always thought the idea of doing a cookbook was a bit wanky for me, not for people that are actually really good. But for me, I thought it was a little bit a bit out there of a concept. But now that we're traveling and we're doing something totally different, and there's a lot of people that sort of aren't aware of certain things, and the concept of home cooking in a caravan is a bit hard to conceive of.
And especially the gluten-free.
The gluten-free is a hurdle, I've got to say, for a lot of people, even for us sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes mostly me, have massive fails when I'm cooking stuff, but a lot of the time they work really well. But I think on a weekly basis, Nelly, we get asked questions or like, my daughter's gluten-free now, like, what do you recommend, or what? I watch your videos to get ideas on that. So I don't know, tell us in the comments as well if that's something that you think you would be interested in. We can definitely work on that as well.
The other request that we've had in questions was merch. So we've had some shirts made up
for us,
just for ourselves, and we're just playing, just dabbling, just seeing what worked and what doesn't, and we'll show you some of the ideas. So like, might model some. Some of the ideas, so like, might model some. And just get your thoughts. We might do a bit of a run, and if there is people that want a couple of shirts, then we'll see if we can wrangle some up for you. Yeah, or if you want like, I don't know, stickers or like a patch or something like that, let us know. If you're interested in any of that, we can definitely look into doing something like that as well. It's funny because it's one of those things that we got asked early on in the piece, are you going to do merch? I'm like, well, we were like, why? Why would people want our merch? It's just, no, I don't think we will. And then we've been asked enough and we're still a little bit on the fence about it. So that's why we're putting it out to you, to see if definitively, once and for all, if there is any sort of interest. Yeah. And then we can definitely do something on that as well. And the other thing that we want your opinion on is Patreon. So I know there's a lot of people out there who already have Patreon and have Patreon members, and there's different tiered levels in there and things like that. And there's lots of different options. And the reason I'm thinking about maybe creating a Patreon account is
when we've had those catch-ups, so like Camp for a Cure, we went to the Campedia one, we've been to a couple of different like catch-ups, and we've got to meet you guys in person, and we've really enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
And Patreon, and inspired by Cam Wild Touring, to be honest, he does Patreon catch-ups with his Patreon members, so we would like to catch up with you more often, and we've really enjoyed it every time we have sat down and camped with.
It's sort of the whole point of travel now, is just meeting people, and
we've really enjoyed it, and we make really good friends from it, and it's just, generally speaking, everybody's so lovely, and we just have a ball. So what we're thinking is we can set up a Patreon account. You know, it's a couple of dollars for a membership, and if you're a member, then we can invite you to a camp out, along with some other things, perks along the way. And we are thinking, like, if we're down south, we can do a meetup in, you know, Victoria, South Australia way. If we're in like the west, we'll do a meetup in Western Australia. If we're in the NT, like wherever we are, we might do like, you know, a handful a year, maybe like 2 or 3 a year. Can't overcommit ourselves, because we will have other commitments in the meantime as well, but we'd really like to do that. If that's something you are interested in, please let us know, and we can set that up as well.
But also, for the people that don't know what Patreon is, what is it?
It's basically a platform where you can support your favourite creator, whatever they do. So whether it's an artist or someone who creates
content
creator, whatever it is, it's a subscription-based platform where you can get additional content from that person. So there's lots of different ways you can do it. You can have ad-free content on there. You can also create special content just for Patreon viewers, which is what I'm thinking as well, of something that we could do. Like, we can definitely do ad-free content, but we can also create special videos, probably less edited, more real Q&A.
Can you get more raw than what we already do? But different, more special stuff, I guess.
And just, you know, things that we think the general population might be a bit bored with, but, you know, if you want to be in that community and get to know more things, then we can definitely look into that and post on extra content there. And it's a monthly subscription. Like, it's not fully set up or anything yet, so I'm not going to go into all those details. But if you are interested, then we can definitely look into doing that as well.
I would say alternatively too, if you're not interested in going to a different platform to just watch us, and you do want to sort of support us, it's completely up to you. We don't mind, but we are thankful for those that do. There's also super thanks, or super fans, or whatever. Super thanks on YouTube, so you can actually give your content creator or whoever your channel is a donation, like $5 or whatever you want to do, to buy them a coffee or a gin. So it's more than $5 for a gin. But if that's up your alley, then great. If not, just keep watching. We're still going to make our stuff. So
so I think you can do. I haven't done that myself, but I think you can do that through the comment section. But the actual easiest and free, the absolutely free way for you to support us is
watching ads.
Watch 30 seconds of an ad before you skip them, because that just gives us a little bit more ad revenue. Subscribing. So I can put a little QR code here. Just grab your phone out, hold it up to the QR code, and that will take you to our channel to press subscribe. And liking, putting a comment on there, and
interacting with us. Sharing that, pretty much. That's the easiest way to support us, and it's the cheapest way for you guys to do it too. It still keeps us moving along. So we're definitely not about trying to like make money from you guys, but we do want to catch up and everything. That's why I think the Patreon it's just a safe way for us to communicate our location. I don't necessarily want to put our location in real time into a YouTube episode. It's a safety thing for us. You know, most people that follow, well, just about everyone that follows us is awesome, but there's always going to be Bad element. So anyway.
Anyway, so that's probably enough of that. But if you're interested in that, just let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty much it, eh?
yeah, it is kind of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's probably enough talking.
Yeah. We better wrap it up because Baxter's got his bone and he's like, yeah, about to tip the camera over. You right? Anyway, I can't work it out. I want to get under here away from I want to bury the bone. Okay, good boy. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea as to what our movements are going to be this year and what to expect from us. And please give us the feedback. We're probably going to title this We Need Your Help, because we do. We need your help with raising money for cancer, for Bianca's big shave.
Yeah.
We also need your comments about merch and cookbooks and also Patreon catch-ups and things like that. So we are trying to make ourselves more available to people and also people available to us so that we can meet up and catch up. And because there's a lot of people that comment on us on our videos every week without fail, and we just love that. And we know a lot of them, not necessarily by face, but by name, and we know who's going to say what pretty much. We've got you all picked. And we really do appreciate it, and we love it, and we want to keep it going. So, and to develop a bit of a community too, eh? Yeah. So, yes, we do need your help. Every little bit helps. So, thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, thank you.